Okay.
Take 2. Run it back. Alicia, we love you.
Get ready. It's time for Monsters and Memories.
Welcome, everybody, to Monsters and Memories. Let me have this. I already did this introduction, and it's been jettisoned out of my brain. So this is a special class draft episode. We have been doing the Choose Your Main miniseries for a month and change, and now we are going to use our Giga Chad brains with all of our knowledge of these classes to draft the best possible party, with a bit of a twist, though, in that we'll be doing it competitively. That's right, folks. Myself, Jesse, my co-hosts, Crispin, Moose's Wild, Chris, keep going with the
What's
names.
up?
What's up?
What's up?
Introduces himself. PK Pat introducing himself
I'm
as
here.
well.
I'm the guy.
We are going to compete for the best possible Monsters and Memories class draft party that maybe it's the best for the end game, maybe it's the best for leveling. Doesn't really matter too much. We're not sweating those details too significantly. For everyone in chat, thanks for bearing with us for our minor technical difficulties on my side. I hope I'm good now. Am I good, boys?
Yay!
If I'm good, then we are good to go. So there's 2 rules for this draft. We're
There
getting
are no
serious.
rules.
There's 2 rules, and we've already done. I can redo the draft order since you guys didn't officially
No,
see.
it's fine.
No, we know you wanted to give yourself first pick. I knew you were like,
Okay, all right.
if spin, Jesse, number 1.
I am number 1. So there's 2 rules for this class draft. So you can only draft one of the healers, cleric, druid, shaman, and you can only draft a second tank once everyone else has already drafted a tank. So we're not going to screw anybody out. We're not going to try to make any weird and creative and sort of off the wall classes. We're looking for regular old vanilla classes that will progress either outdoors or through a dungeon, maybe to end game effectively. And that's
What if I like
that.
mint chocolate chip?
If you like mint chocolate chip, then you can get the fuck out of this podcast.
All
Wow.
right, thank you. Thank you. Where's the door? I'll show myself.
If you
out.
don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
All right. You guys ready? You guys ready for this?
Hey,
I'm in. I'm
Yo,
ready.
give a round of applause for our boy Jesse, who had to come back and do that entire spiel again, reset, and hey, gracefully.
Crush
I don't
it.
know if
Do
you
it.
have a soundboard clip for applause, but you deserve that. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. Nailed it.
All right. Here we go. We're going into the draft, folks. This is the best possible music made by our sound director, Mr. PK Pat.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. I know he was working with the band for quite a while to get this done. We got it done. So, what am I thinking? Now I've got first round pick. I think you guys know what I'm going to take. What were you guys thinking I was going to take?
I know what you're going to take.
What was I going to take?
I'm not telling you, but I'll tell you if I was right.
All right. Well, why don't I just take it first? Well, okay. That's no fun. Tell me what I'm going to take. I know what I'm going to take. I know,
You know
what
what you're going to take?
I know what I'm going to take. Yeah.
You got
It's
to take one.
obvious.
You ready?
So the question is tank, healer, or DPS? And I think you're going to go tank first pick.
The first pick, the first round draft pick is
The
going
2026
2020
Monsters and Memories class
Monsters and
draft.
Memories. There it is. Why don't you reload it?
Wow! First pick?
First pick.
I
Enchanter
did not guess
first
that.
pick.
That was a did you hear how loud I yelled? You're gonna have to get that in post.
That's
that
fine.
was genuine scream.
That's fine. That's fine. The reason why
You
I'm
got
picking an enchanter, the enchanter is the silent killer. It's like a really solid fart. Every time my daughter looks at me when I'm watching
first pick.
when I'm watching a movie with her, she'll look at me and say, "Dad, I didn't just fart." I'm like, you don't just tell someone you didn't fart.
Yeah. Just
Anyway.
so you know.
Enchanter first pick. It's obvious why. It's obvious why there's not a ton of classes with the capability of an enchanter. So I felt like it was important to get that on the board early and hard.
Wow.
Yeah, and there you go.
I'm truly
Enchanter
taken
first pick.
aback. You truly took me aback. My back is
What's the?
blown out by that.
Why is it? I blew his back out.
I blew my back out.
Why is your back blown so hard though?
My back is blown out there because I Well, I will let Pat go. Then when I pick, I'll tell you my strategy.
all right.
I think it was a spicy pick, but a good pick.
Pat, this round.
With the second overall pick in the 2026 Monsters and Memories class draft, PK Pat chooses a can of white Monster Energy.
Wow.
It's
Monster.
time!
Beautiful.
That
Beautiful
almost came
pick.
up. That almost came up. I wasn't expecting the second one.
0 people were surprised you picked Monster first pick.
I mean, it goes hard. It vapes. When you get into their
Vapes.
when you get into their Honda Civic, there's just empty white Monster cans all over the floor, and they just tell you like, hey, just don't worry about it. Just put your feet down anywhere. Don't worry about it.
It's the kind of guy named Jason, but he doesn't spell it the normal way.
Yeah, for sure.
It tells you, sorry, my car is a mess, but it's way messier than someone should say, sorry, my car is a mess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like old pizza, probably because there's old pizza somewhere still in the car. But like not good pizza, like 7-Eleven pizza.
It has an in-use ashtray with cigarette butts in it, but cars didn't have ashtrays from the year that they have. So yeah, I get it.
All right. With all that being said, give me Cleric. Let's go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Let's go.
Cleric first pick.
Wow.
Let's go.
Cleric.
Cleric first
Wow.
pick.
Is that an emotional decision?
No, it's the easy decision. It's the only decision.
Cleric.
By far and away the best healer. It's not even really close.
Oh my god. Everyone else is dog water to you?
I wouldn't exactly say dog water, but Cleric is clearly the best and most capable healer.
Okay.
And for babies.
That is why I'm taking.
Wow.
Plus, if there were any mistakes for any reason, there's no XP loss. We're good to go.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. All right.
These picks are astounding to me. Not what I thought. And I got 2 picks right back to back.
Yep.
That's it. We're snaking. We're
Yep.
snaking here,
We
boys.
snake it.
Okay.
Isn't that
I'm
cool?
gonna take. This is good. This is good. So here's why I was flabbergasted. Maximum flabbergast for your pick, Jesse, is because I think the responsible choice, the not fun choice. You had the fun choice. The responsible choice is picking a tank or a cleric or healer to
cleric.
build around.
No, just
There.
Cleric.
There.
And now, I mean, now that Pat took a healer, it's fine. But I'm going Shadow Knight first pick without question.
Wow.
Good pick.
And I thought they would be first pick. I like for them to fall for Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight. For Shadow Knight to fall into my supple waiting hands in the third pick with the third pick. I mean, that's like getting a top tier running back at third pick. So I will take Shadow Knight happily. And now that I have a melee rush going, I'm going to take what I would say is arguably the best duo in the game to build around with Shaman, pick number 2.
My whole strategy's blown out the window.
That's why I was like, damn, Enchanter first pick. Yeah. I feel like if you're going to a physical DPS comp, Shaman's got to be in there.
SK Shaman back to back.
I did not think SK Shaman were going to be.
That's very rough. That was
strong.
It's very
your
rough.
move, gentlemen.
Oh boy.
So I want to say before we start the second round, we will be asking people on the VOD, the YouTube after this, to vote for whoever got the best party. Right? And I think you all know who to vote for. But
it's me, obviously.
It's PK Pat.
Yeah.
The guy with the chunky scarf. The guy who looks like he will spike your wine glass. You should have come here with a wine glass.
Somebody
you should have a new costume every single time.
That's my plan. I opened up my closet and asked my wife Sabrina what I was like, what should I wear tonight? And she said, I have a scarf. And I was like, okay.
Okay, well,
yeah.
You look like you're guaranteed to pull out an acoustic guitar when no one asks you to at a party.
Yeah.
And just start jamming some John Mayer.
Well,
and everyone's like, dude, read the room.
Just shout out to the chat. We have Mrs. Refrigerator with the "Is he cosplaying Gru?"
You look exactly like
Which
Toad
is so
in
spot
my-
on. It's unbelievable. I was like, I am. I actually am.
Toad in my Twitch chat said Pat is dressed like an '80s Bond villain, and I also agree. Let's
Very spot
hear
on.
from everyone what they think Pat's dressed
Yeah,
like tonight.
it's pretty
'cause
good.
That's good.
All
All
right.
right, I believe it's Pat's pick.
Yeah.
Your pick, Gru.
I think I'm gonna take Wizard.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Cleric Wizard.
Think I'm gonna
Whoa.
take
All right,
Wizard.
explain the reasoning.
I mean, pumping DPS, quick travel time everywhere. I mean, fun crowd control, lots of fun stuff. That's gonna
Yeah.
be. Right now I have like the best healer and probably the best DPS, and we'll move from there. That's my current strategy.
Yeah. I'm looking at the board here.
I like the Wizard Rush here. I thought
Wizard's
the
a-
Wizard went way earlier than I thought. Like my whole draft strategy is either playing out perfectly or blown up because I did not think these picks would go this early.
Yeah. I'm pretty surprised by Wizard myself. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
And now Jesse, you get 2 picks. This is a big turn.
Oh,
for
I
you.
get 2 picks.
Yeah, it's a big
It's a
day
big
for
turn,
you.
buddy.
All right. That makes it a lot easier for me. I want a Paladin.
Okay, Paladin, the responsible pick, a tank here, a very
Mhm.
defensive choice, a very good
Mhm.
save your party choice. It's a
Mhm.
nice.
I think, I think with both healers, with two, like probably the best 2 healers sort of out of the mix there, I'm going to need these supplemental heals plus the res capability. So we know one of us won't have a res capability. And going back around, I would like a rogue.
Wow. Okay,
That
that fucks
is-
my strat a little
That
bit.
is what I was going to take.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate you a little bit for my shaman. My shaman weeps for all of the DPS you could have given him with haste, but now
Yeah.
your enchanter haste is really pumping,
Yeah, it is.
and I hate you for that.
It's worth it. I'll take the hate. I like the rogue pick. I like the paladin pick because I really think paladins, I'm not being slept on right now, but like I went through a few days this week where I was like, am I going to play a paladin? But everyone like wants to play a paladin that I know. It would be the least responsible choice for all of us. But something about that flaming sword, it just gets me. I guess it's
Oh,
because
you're going
I've been-
for Fashion Quest too. I didn't even
Fashion
think of that for
Quest. I've been
Endgame.
playing a lot of Diablo 4 Paladin, so like I'm kind of feeling that, and obviously Rogue for that S tier DPS block pick. It's a excellent corpse runner, all kinds of CC ability. So I'm feeling pretty positive so far. Feeling pretty
And you
positive.
have the if needed res from Paladin, not ideal, but exists,
Mhm.
which is nice.
Mhm. Does the
It's
job.
Good. It's a good comp.
Does the job.
Good comp so far.
Pat.
I don't know where
you're
Pat's
up.
going with his. This is a wild ride.
Give me fighter.
Wow.
Fuck. I'm so angry at you. That was legit my next pick. And I was gonna go the 2 tank, but can lean DPS
Give-
shot with
Well,
shaman.
you wouldn't have been allowed to
Fighter.
take fighter because you already have a tank.
There's 4 tanks.
Yeah, but
You're right.
somebody else would have had to have taken it.
And fighter's the most flexy. So I think I would have argued that.
But if
Okay.
you would not have been able
Someone's
to,
gonna get 2 tanks.
you wouldn't have been able to take it, I guess, until I had already taken a tank. Is that right?
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair. Okay.
Yes.
So if my
That's fair.
pick was Inquisitor, then fighter was all yours.
Either way, fuck you.
But Inquisitor is now on the board for anyone.
So talk about fighter.
Obviously the capability of tanking, and they can also super pump DPS. So, take hits, do a lot of damage. That's the goal right now. We have somebody who can keep them alive fairly easily with the cleric, and they can just pump out the deeps with the wizard nuke and stuff. I gotta say right now, I think I'm winning.
It's funny.
You know, Pat, is sometimes thinking that is half the battle.
Yeah, maybe if you win, you'll get invited to the White House.
Yeah, right. winning the class draft vote gets me a beta key.
It gets you 2 entries into our beta key raffle.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
If you win this draft.
Yeah. Oh man. Chris, man.
Okay.
Oh, let me do my transition noise here.
Wow, sick.
Worth the
transition
wait.
noise. It's beautiful. You want to take 10 Mississippis to find that like split second little bell noise again from D2? Was that D2?
This thing on?
Yeah, it's all D2. I don't know where I got like a wave pack from D2, but I've got it, and that's our entire soundboard.
Okay. With the 3rd pick. Well, no, this would be the 12th pick. 9th pick. I can't count. 9th pick.
This is the 12th pick. The third pick of the third round. Obviously, the 12th pick.
I gotta carry the 2, right?
Yeah.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 Class draft for Monsters and Memories, the Moose's Wild, the California Mises Wilds take Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good one.
And if the answer is not clear to folks at home as to why and what my strategy is, physical DPS is going to go a long way with the Shaman in the group. And we have a lot of sustain already between the Shadow Knight Shaman, so we can get a pumper in there with physical DPS to help really boost the damage here. So my cornerstone of my party, I think, is complete here, and now we're seasoning to flavor, and you guys are fighting for silver medal.
It's so funny. We all think we're winning. I think I'm dominating right now.
Nah.
That's the beauty of Monsters and Memories. Everyone's going to dominate.
Well, I mean, like we're halfway through, and like we all feel very positive about our classes. I think that like speaks to the richness of the class design. If I don't if I want to be a weirdo about it, like we'd all be happy to be in one of these groups so far if we were playing the game.
Big true.
I would say I think the interesting thing that I think our parties are missing is we don't have a lot of out of combat utility. I guess Wizard brings port, which is big, and Enchanter's got the can interact with the can create enchanted metal and stuff for folks.
It's important to have enchanted metal.
Hey, you want jewelry is super important in this game. So yeah, I'd argue that innate. I get pick number 10 as well, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this is where we take, I think, some really strong clay that I have. We start molding it into the beautiful statue that I want to make this party into, and give it some really robust arms.
It's a 13th
legs,
bulbous,
and just start to really define the traits of this party. What is this party going to be? And I think to do that, I am going to pick Monk.
Oh, good choice. Solid choice.
And the identity of this party is going to be a cornerstone of physical DPS pumpers.
Sure.
But responsible sustain to help the Shaman.
Sure.
Because the Monk gives a little bit more of that. And the Shaman's going to have some mana issues, which I hopefully will address later. But I hope the Monk heals and stuff help that.
So we're a little more than halfway. Let's sort of sum up where we're feeling. Pat, how do you feel like you're doing?
Oh, I'm winning.
You're winning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 3 pure fucking classes. You want a
That's
pure
true.
tank?
You have the D&D classes from 1976.
Pure healer. Boom. Crushing it. I don't really think there's much to really argue about. I mean, your other teams are just garbage and would get
Chris,
Which class are you surprised to see on the board still?
Ranger for sure.
Wow.
He's kidding.
Can't believe it's still there.
Who's going to be last pick is the question.
I left Inquisitor on the board because I wanted to let Pat have it, and then it took Fighter, and I was like, all right, well, this is, I guess we're fighting now.
You were wrong.
Fighter would have looked so good in my group.
Mm-hmm.
It would have looked so good in Jesse's group too. That would have been a premier tank.
No, I mean, like, the Paladin does it all, baby. He does it all.
Yeah.
He does it all.
I like the Paladin pick.
But I'm surprised you didn't take the Inquisitor. I'm surprised the Bard is still on the board. Like, I think you guys are messing up. Not having a CC class.
Big time, yeah.
So let's.
If you want to get to it,
You don't need
CC.
CC when things are fucking dead. It's the ultimate CC.
Give me Bard for.
I like the Brad pick here. Is that your pick?
Yeah.
Brad pick's good.
Now
man.
we got a puller. We have constant enhancements going out both in and out of combat.
Your wizard's gonna get some mana regen out of that.
Same with the cleric. Sustain.
You have a solid balls class, bro. That is a good party you've got going on there.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be
nice
party.
Pretty tough to beat, I think.
Dude, it's gonna be really good. Like the silver medal is gonna look excellent on your entire group, and like they should be really proud. It's hard to get that.
What do they call it? A Canadian win?
They do in 2026. one Olympics.
All right, what am I gonna take here? You know what? This is wow. I think this is when things get like less clear to me. Should we start like talking it out or like thinking out loud?
If you want to,
sure. I think if you want people to understand your strats, sure.
My strategy is like get the best. There's not like I'm not playing Divinity 2 here. Like I don't got to worry about all the physical DPS. None of your people are going to be able to get out of the dungeon. No one under 25 can play your classes. I'm a little worried that Necromancer is going to be last pick, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Beastmaster could be a good pick for me right now. But I think, oh man. You know what I want to do? I'm going to throw a bit of a zany here and go Elementalist.
Okay.
Wow.
I think they're being slept on a little bit too, but by us, particularly. I think the community is on top of the Elementalist, and I don't think we are doing a good job of covering the Elementalist and just understanding all the utility.
I don't have a whole lot of experience with it.
Yeah.
The Elementalists I played with, their buffs were excellent for a caster. It felt really good. I think Enchanter Ellie, you're not gonna have mana issues on whoever needs mana.
Yeah,
which is nice.
I like obviously there's really good picks here. I could have picked. There's quite a few things I could have picked here, but I like the sustained damage of the Elementalist. I also like the burst opportunities of it. Chat, I don't know this, but do they have area effect nukes? I'm gonna wait for someone to tell me that it does. But I feel like the Wind Pet, which is basically like the DPS version of the pet, is really solid. So I'm like,
Wind Pet on the forums was noted Bay, and then I think it was everything but fire really. And water's good for util, but air was like kind of the bona fide winner.
Yeah, so my next pick, this is when things get a little gnarly.
Big turn.
This is when I start playing to win.
And with the 85th pick, Jesse's going to win a championship.
I'm putting the Spellblade in there.
That was going to be what I took.
Spellblade is a nice grab.
Yeah.
That's a nice grab.
It's hard to deny that they're a boring class, but they're an effective class.
You know what pisses me off is that you're going to get Druid guaranteed with your last pick. And like with the Druid there, that party looks good. And I hate that it looks good. Because like the Druid is going to bring a lot of utility and the Paladin's self-sustain you. So the fact that like Druid is not the cleric level healing, you still have some off healing, which is kind of big. And then your Chanter and Elementals are going to pump.
Yeah.
Full of mana. So
yeah,
I hate that.
It's not the class I would have walked into here thinking I was going to get, but I'm very happy with it.
It's a good grab.
Pat.
Sign me up for Beastmaster.
Whoa. A noted Beastmaster hater.
Yeah.
Wow. Beast brah.
We got Pack of the Predator. They have pets to also make sure that my tank is not getting murdered to death forever. Plus they got, haste. There's tons of fun stuff they can do. So that is
that
is my
is your
pick.
stackable haste. That is
Yeah.
your, like, a Beastmaster can cast haste, and the Bard can have the stackable haste. That's that, I think together they'll be able to get you up to 1 enchanter for sure. Yeah.
We have one pumping fighter right now.
That is true. The fighter's putting up heat.
The fighter is going to be putting out heat. It's going to be putting out heat. Your party is very safe. You have a very safe party.
Safe?
Yeah, like Bard, Cleric,
Yeah. All right.
very good utility and healing.
Bard's a good puller too.
Fighters,
Bard's a
good.
good
And
puller,
like
too.
you have the pet from Beastmaster to provoke and like get out of jams. You got Swarm and stuff. There's just a lot of ways. I think it's like pretty safe.
You got So from Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Do I have So? I will have So.
You have
Okay.
So from Druid, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Pat, you were 1 pick away from not having So in your party, an instant L, instant bronze medal.
Mm-hmm.
You're begging like a pauper out in the at the bank like a fucking dork.
Or you're just
Asking
spending
for-
1 gold on So pots. Because
Yeah, you're saying, oh, we'll bow for Sal.
we need to make So pots more expensive, folks. Like, can we get on board with that? It's too
No.
trivial.
No,
Anyway.
don't worry about it.
Well,
Anyway.
I know archers take alchemy pretty mandatorily, right? As like min-maxi.
Chris, what do we got?
Necro Ranger. Well, I mean, I can't picture it. That's kind of like a no-brainer for me. But Necro Ranger, and this actually works really well. Shaman impacts everyone in this party because Necro has pet, and haste on pet is going to help.
I actually think Ranger is the better.
I
get there.
would have expected you to take Inquisitor, and I would have had Ranger.
You would have expected me to double tank in this
or take Inquisitor, Ranger, and leave me Necro. Leaving me Inquisitor, I think, is a
leave me Necro.
yeah.
This tells you everything you need to know.
I think giving me Inquisitor is a mistake. That is, I have insane CC, fucking 2 tanks.
do.
Well, I have basically 1 tank and just let the fighter DPS at this point.
You do.
My goodness
But
gracious.
you know what you don't have? You don't have a slow. And you don't have a Shadow Knight.
Do Inquisitors? Oh, Bards can slow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they can. Huh? Fuck.
Yeah. My comp is ridiculous.
We have a ranger who can kite and die for us, though, which is important.
I think the Ranger aura is the key for your
Aura
group.
is going to be big. Yes, Church Strike's going to help immensely.
Is the key for your group. It's essentially it's like the swords +5, that aura in WoW Classic. It's like the human orc axes swords thing. Pat, you can explain it better than me, but it's like 1 level better.
Yeah,
weapon skills.
basically it makes it so that you're 1 level higher. So the penalty that you would take while fighting a 63 while you're 60 is now a 63 while you're 61, basically. So missing is way less.
Yeah.
Well, in a group that has no CC, really, I'm going to need all the DPS help I can get.
So let's sum up our group, our groups here. So my first pick was Enchanter. Let me put the music on again, so it's just too good. Just too good. My first pick was Enchanter. My second pick was Paladin. My third pick was Rogue. My fourth pick was Elementalist. My fifth, Spellblade. And my sixth, rounding it out, was the Druid. Pat, give me your group.
Well, my first overall pick was Cleric, obviously. Then I went with the Wizard to nuke, the Fighter to either main tank, but now he doesn't need to. Off tank while pumping DPS. I got the Bard for CC, pulling and buffing my party. Same with the Beastmaster with the Aura that's going to give me bonuses to offense, run speed. And then we have the Inquisitor, so it's even more CC. And any casters are now no issue whatsoever. I don't see I lose.
Chris, what's your party, buddy?
So, in the leadoff, big boy up front, Shadow Knight. Gonna pull, got Feigned Death, got a pet, self-sustained, you name it, Shadow Knight can do it. Buffing him from the back line is gonna be Shaman. Buffing my DPS is also going to be Shaman, every single one of them in some way. And throwing out hots, throwing out slows, throwing out buffs left and right like they're candy. And then pumping, certified pumpers are going to be your Archer and your Monk. And they're going to be benefiting from that Shaman buff. Archer's going to be lighting them up. Monk is going to be responsibly lighting him up and also helping out with some heals, some off healing, and some utility there. Also going to be pulling. Necro, hey, Monk goes down. Monk has a problem. No problem. We got a Necro too, which can do a little bit of everything. Okay, he's going to be pulling. We have the pet. We have mana from him if we need any mana on the Shadow Knight, because Shadow Knight's got a little bit of mana issues. Necromancer is going to be a nice little utility slot, and also the pet's going to up some DPS from the Shaman haste. And then Ranger going to be rounding things out, probably dying for me. But
taking the death touch.
taking the death touch. I think the key for my party is you have Monk. If a pull goes bad, we got a lot of feigned deaths in the party. We got fear in the party with Necro. We have some ways to keep things from going bad, and if all else fails, we have a Ranger who can kite tank.
It's solid, man. It's a solid group. It's a solid group. I'm going to ask each of you this, so think about it hard. If you could take one class and like switch it out with one you've got. So if I had to, I would probably switch Druid for Shaman. I was really hoping to get Shaman. I think Druid's going to be great. We got ports, so I can just keep going where I want. But I just really wanted that. I really wanted to totally monopolize slow and haste, just to mostly take it away from everybody else.
That's good. That's a good play.
There's so much. There's not so much, but there is a lot of class overlap. So trying to pick things just to take them away from somebody else is really difficult.
It's tough.
But I would have rather had a rogue instead of a fighter. But I'm very happy with the fighter as it is. But that was one of those where with Chris taking the shaman, I was like, oh, he wants melee, and you took the rogue, so give me the fighter. He's going to be in trouble.
I was really sad about that.
Yeah,
I was definitely sad about rogue fighter going in that round after I picked shaman.
If you had a Shadow Knight, Archer, Monk, Rogue, Fighter class,
that would have been.
Maybe that should be our class. Maybe that should be our group.
Maybe that's our call.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Why are we overthinking this?
I was immensely jealous that you got Enchanter, Jesse. I wanted Enchanter for my group. Ranger, I would have never picked. I had to sell the shit out of Ranger. Enchanter was 100% the extra I wanted in this, because having a charm on top of all this and the CC that they bring absolutely would have been the chef's kiss, piece de resistance for this group.
I was talking about this with my wife before we jumped on. She was like, "What's your strategy?" As she was just like clicking movies to download. And and I was like, well, if I get first round, I'm going Enchanter for sure. I was like, I think if I get like third round, I got to get Shaman, because for sure Enchanter will go first. I thought Bard was going to go second. Maybe I just overvalue support classes.
I can't believe Bard lasted as long as it did, to be honest. But after I realized that you had Enchanter and Chris took Shaman, I was like, I don't think either one of them is going to take Bard. I can wait on this now, because I got a long ways to go before I need to take it.
So you were waiting. That was risky, man. That was risky.
And there's, like I said, there's a lot of overlap. So even if Bard wasn't on the table, there are other classes that can still like pull and be pretty decent at it. You know, like a monk, or I mean, even a Necro wouldn't be terrible for pulling. So like Ranger was still up there. At the time, Spellblade was still up there. Druid was still up there, but I wasn't allowed to take it yet. And even like Inquisitor can pull from range too. So like, it's not crazy. Like they can mez and pull from range.
Okay, so geez Louise, so Pat put up a straw poll. Don't look at the results. Don't look at the results. What do you guys, Chris, drop the share for a second if you don't mind. What do you guys think? Yeah, everyone, if you haven't voted, click on that.
Yeah,
Start voting now.
There's
We'll
links.
give it another
I'll
two.
throw another one in there just so in case you missed it.
Put it in there. But it's pretty one-sided right now. I'll say that.
Ooh.
It's one-sided. Like one person has over half the votes.
I wouldn't be surprised to learn it was myself. There's no way. There's no way it's not. My comp is insane, guys. It's
is this just what
nutty.
we play? Is this just what we pick? What we play? Is this
which one?
Well, I guess once can you put the results up? Do you want to give it another minute to make sure?
I want to. The people are still voting. People are still getting in there. There's still like active voting happening.
If my comp doesn't win, I will lose my mind.
All right.
That's it.
I mean, I'm feeling the same way, kind of, but I'll tell you this much: it's between you two, for sure. I'm out of the running. There's no way I'm catching up. I'm like Hillary in 2016. Like, I'm doing my best, but I'm just not.
Are you Ralph Nadering right now?
My people, yeah, I'm basically Ralph Nader.
Pokemon,
you're throwing
Pokemon
off the
goes to the polls.
Yeah, my people are crying in the convention hall right now. I really thought I had a strong group, man. Like,
it's not that your groups are not strong. It's just
Here he comes with the coaching.
Clearly stronger.
Here he comes with the coaching.
It's just clearly stronger.
Okay. The results aren't in yet, but I'll tell you what you did wrong, Jesse.
Is it because you are pure specialists? Like, you have almost no...
No, I do. I mean, I have some specialized guys. Like the Bard is specialized, Beastmaster's kind of specialized. And they bring buffs for the most part. That's
no, I mean like fighter. Like that guy just hits. There's no like additional stuff. Like he's always going to just hit, and he'll be very good at hitting. Wizard, cleric,
yes,
same
but
thing.
they also tank. So like there's both sides to that. I mean, when I took it, I was like, this might end up being my main tank. I didn't think Inquisitor was getting to me. And then when it did, I was like, it's overkill now. Like, I don't even have to use my fighter to tank. He can literally just be a pure DPS bot. And I have the Bard and Beastmaster to speed that up. Like, dude, it's
a huge shift. The Inquisitor last pick is a huge shift for your party dynamic because your fighter now it can just go arms and fight, can go offensive stance and call it a day. And you get the haste with Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of becoming more sold on Pat's party.
Yeah, well, there's
I hate that.
There's haste with Inquisitor and Bard. Like they overlap. They stack on each other. Like the fighter's going to be
I hate that I'm capable of having my mind changed. Is my point.
Yeah, I hate that too. I hate that for us.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, it just makes us like majoritarians.
Jesse, I think you lived and died on the Spellblade pick.
Really?
I don't think that
the only thing
was
left
a bad
was
pick. I just think it defined
Necro, Inquisitor, and Ranger at that point.
Yeah, and you had most of those bases covered with Enchanter first pick, which is why I don't think it was a great
DPS.
first pick.
You do have killer DPS
and roll DPS.
Yeah,
and you have the haste, that'll help with that. And the Spellblade can kind of like off tank if their shield's up. Okay.
Is it the Druid pick? I think people are afraid of the Druid healer thing.
I don't think that's really what it is.
But you have Paladin. You have a Paladin too who can help.
I know, but I think people are afraid of a Druid healer. Are people hating on Druid healers? They don't want to bring him into the dungeons? Is that what's happening here? I mean, I'm not.
I don't think that's what it is. I think, like I said, it's not like any of the parties are bad by any means. Like you would take any one of these and likely just face roll a lot of content. They're all very, very good fucking parties, but I just like the amount of stuff that I can do is just, it's absurd. Like there's no weakness in my party at all. There's nothing.
All right. I'm going to give last call for voting is slowed down. Go ahead.
Your so is weak. You're gonna be begging outside the bank like a pauper for a higher level so.
That's how we get.
And my shaman's not gonna give it to you. And if I collude with Jesse, you're never getting a so.
On the other hand, like Chris, your group is it the? Okay, let's do this. The votes are in, folks. I'm gonna snip this. I'm gonna paste it right onto the slide, and we're gonna see live what happened here. You guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I was born ready.
You guys like super ready though?
Born ready. How many? Wow.
Dominated, dude.
I'm not. I'm devastated
He
that
dominated.
everyone is this wrong.
I will tell you, Chris, you were. It was like neck and neck for a while, but then Pat, for some reason, blasted, and that was before he like gave his impassioned
pulled
speech.
away. He did.
He pulled away.
Your group. Once I made the connection of like Ink Fighter can switch to offensive. That I think that changes things a lot because I do think that while your party is Bay and Diesel, I like there's going to be a lot of downtime. I think with that party, the Bard's going to help, but your Wizard's going to do 2 spells and be sitting for, and that's like a huge portion of your DPS. And Ink is a pretty weak DPS. But once I heard, okay, Fighter is going to switch to offensive stance, and you're going to have a haste from Ink. It's going to be weaker, but you're going to have it. I'm like, okay, I can see this group, but like the group really hinges around Beastmaster, Wizard, damage without the Fighter, and like Wizard's going to be downtime central for a bit, but like I think Fighter in offensive stance, you're going to pump a bit. I just think my group will be more efficient at clearing than yours. But your group has so much more utility than mine and so much more CC than mine.
I guess it depends. If they're going, balls out the entire time and just trying to nuke stuff down as fast as possible, then yes, there's probably going to be a lot of downtime. But with the amount of like CC that I have, and the option to like rotate tanking off if I need to, just going from Inquisitor and letting Fighter take some hits, like I can go for quite a bit without having any one of my mana using classes having to overextend.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a slight adjust in the play style. So like while it might not be as fast with no downtime, like we can make it so that there's really no downtime, just going one at a time, and we have the ability to pick our fights and eliminate most camps pretty easily, caster or non-caster.
What hurt you, Chris? Do you think it was the Necro?
I think people hate Necro because they're wrong.
Well, also before we do that, actually, there's someone, the DJ Can 949 is saying 2 tanks is just not optimal. But like people disagree with you. Like it seems like.
Well, I think the key is the fighter is not a tank necessarily.
The
fighter
fighters.
is can go to an offensive stance, which is huge.
Yeah.
There.
And it can just hit defensive if Inquisitor goes down.
And they're not putting out Shadow Knight damage, which I will posit, but they are gonna pump, or they can pump. And maybe they can. I don't know what they can do in offensive stance. And actually, like, I just know as a tank,
fighter can
Shadow Knights are known to be the best DPS out of tanks.
Yeah, Flourishing is saying that Pat and Jesse both will be mana limited. Correct. This will have comparatively no downtime.
I think less than. I mean, obviously, it's going to be more limited than Chris, but I think it's less than it's making out to seem. Like both Bard and Inquisitor have mana regenerating auras, so like it's not. I don't think it'll be all that much downtime.
And I think I just think my pulling is insanely good with my comp.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Because of that, it is also a pretty safe comp, even with low CC. There's a lot of it would be spicy, but we could still get out of jams or manage jams with the amount of pulling and and the Ranger with slow or snare and kite tanking and stuff. We still have, I know the no CC is definitely a thing, but I'm like, my party can make it happen. I think where we would struggle immensely is, and this would be interesting, if you timed our parties getting to 60, what would the efficiency that my party brings to managing time to kill, which I think my group is probably going to be one of the most efficient out of the 3 for time to kill. But I lack a ton of utility without ports and getting to places and getting to my group to places. So I'd be interested to see if does travel time net, does your ability to port places and get around faster net a faster overall leveling experience than the time to kill and the ability to churn through bad guys. So it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. But that was my thought. My thought was, let me get an efficient party where Shaman can just help the entire party pump, and then Shaman gets a little help from a utility. That's why I wanted Enchanter really bad. to help with like a little bit of utility, help the shaman uptime a lot, and the Shadow Knight uptime because Shadow Knight's very mana intensive. But I think Necromancer helps a little bit there in a pinch and can still kind of offset that.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay,
Any
and
final thoughts?
you can't win them all. That's all I'm saying. I can,
Fucking
but
Pat.
you guys
Fucking
can't win
Pat.
them all.
Fucking Pat, least play time out of any of us wins the
Crushing it.
draft, hands down.
Yeah.
And
it's-
what's worse is
There's a
that I kind of got
Beastmaster on
sold
the
on your
team.
comp. What's worse is you have a Beastmaster. You can turn into rats. That's -2.
What's worse? Yeah, like, okay, so this is the thing. If you were to play in one of these three groups, it's hard to not pick Pats. It's hard to not pick Pats. Like, cleric just feels so good. It just maybe
is.
it's the psychological thing of having a cleric as the healer. Is that doing all the work here? A lot of the work. It's like, I want a healer. His class has to start with the letter C, and it has to end with the letter C. Or
I don't think my party gives a shit because like my party is just getting away. There's no chance they don't get away if there's a
Yeah.
bad pull. That the amount of feign deaths in that group and snare.
Yeah. All right. Well, any final thoughts before we move on to our lightning round, and then open convo?
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. I will say fuck Pat.
On record, fuck Pat.
If I was to play, no, I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at Pat's group now. And I'm like, I'm convincing myself. I'm not gonna let the.
That's what
I'm
we
not
should
gonna let
play.
you guys get to me.
Let's do it.
Cleric Wizard Fighter apparently is Bay.
Cleric,
It's a hard core to beat. I thought Shadow Knight Shaman being the best duo would be an incredible,
that was
foundation.
a very
build
strong
around.
start. Very, very strong start.
Just fell apart with the utility and CC.
Shadow Knight yeah, and we'll do some additional videos on like what makes like the best like 3-man group, 4-man group, etc. But I would probably say like Shadow Knight Shaman Archer probably makes one of the best 3-man comps.
Jesse, you willing to make a trade?
I mean, what do you want? What are we talking about here?
Would you trade Archer for Rogue?
Why?
It's 3rd round picks. It gives me the CC. It gives me a lot of CC that I'd be missing. I have a sap now.
Yeah, in the interest of being your friend, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now who's comp? Open polls.
No, still
Start the video again.
Let's start it over.
Let's redraft. Yeah. No, this is
Well,
fun.
thanks, buddy.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. GG, Pat. I hate you, but
Thanks.
also I love you.
GG Pat.
I love you
It's a
too,
good
guys.
draft, man.
GG.
The Cleric first pick, I was like, this dude's doomed. And then Cleric Wizard Fighter, I was like, oh, maybe he's not doomed.
It's funny because
I was doomed.
those are the first 3 D&D classes. It's like,
Yeah.
like
Can't beat the specialists.
you
there.
just can't beat them. You just can't be. So Flourishing is saying SK, Shaman, Archer. All right. So he was following you. Ranger, Beastmaster, Elementalist would be my 6-man. No support there, man. Like,
Wow.
no
yeah.
bard, no enchanter.
Wow.
I would switch the Elementalist out for an enchanter and move on.